Hey guys, welcome back to GreyWolf TV, and we are continuing with our American Horror story. This is the penultimate episode to the season, episode 12. So, Fredson is dead. Lana didn't hesitate in firing that shot, that killing shot. She has tried to plead with the police to start proceedings into getting the asylum shut down, but initially wants to be able to speak to Sister Jude because she told them all about the fact that she is now an inmate there when she used to be in charge. That's the kind of twisted stuff that's going on here. However, when she finally gets them to get a warrant and get there, Monsignor gives us all this cock and bull story about she took her own life and hung herself, and she's in the cells, hidden away. Now then, Grace and Kid have got out, thanks to him telling the Monsignor, look, there's already a death certificate for Grace, so you're going to let her out of here, and we're not going to say a word, we're going to keep our mouth shut, and we're just going to go. Take our kid and get on with life. However, they were in the house, what, a minute before his wife turned up? I don't know what's going on. Anyway, all's going to be revealed fairly soon because we don't have a lot left. So this is the first of the 2 episodes for this week, so we get to finish the season out. So let's keep going. This is episode 12. What? Oh no, not again.
Daddy'll be there in a minute.
The baby asparagus are out. You know, I think we should put in corn this year. It'd be great for the kids. They could play hide and seek in the corn patch, and we could make a scarecrow.
What? Well, this is a weird dynamic.
Earth to Grace.
Does this look like a doctor?
I don't remember.
Holy shit. This guy's got it all going now.
How was your day?
Okay.
So he's got Grace and he's got her.
Amazing.
In the last few weeks, everything she draws is aliens and the abduction. She's obsessed. It's all she ever talks about.
Oh.
Something you never talk about at all.
Mm.
I'm not punching a time clock. I'm just trying to do what comes natural.
She needs you, kid. Go to her.
Wow, she's very understanding.
Is this how you remember it?
I guess so.
They're really good drawings.
I'm done with the alien talk. It was the worst thing that ever happened to me, and you act like it was a religious experience. Because it was.
They're so far ahead of us.
2 completely
These
different
children
outlooks.
are a living proof. Someday, they'll come back for them.
No.
Incredible empathy for every living
Do
thing.
not talk to me about Kid. I married him, remember? Before all of this madness, we lived together in this house as husband and wife.
Well, at least I wasn't the one locking myself away. Is this the way you want Julia to grow up?
What's going on?
Trouble at home.
Let's have a family meeting.
I'm done. No more meetings. I won't live in fear and isolation. Not anymore. Not again. The future is coming, kid. No matter what. We have to open up.
What the?
What are you doing? Mama! What have you done?
We wanted to bring the bag into our home. We couldn't let her. We have to hide.
He's gonna know right about Ray died. Oh, the calendar was accurate. Okay.
To bring you an emergency broadcast from Dr. Martin Luther King.
You want to get through Peppermint Stick Forest, you got to go through me.
To every citizen, courage, be blind, violent.
Percy, knock it off. Couldn't mean me. Jude is dead. I was renamed. What was it? Betty Drake. Yeah. You're leaving Briarcliff,
Really?
but you're not leaving the church.
You should also know that the church is relinquishing ownership of Briarcliff. We've donated it to the state. They'll use it as an overflow facility.
Are you having a laugh? Yeah, that's my face.
What are you doing here?
Me and my girls just got transferred in from County.
You don't belong here.
Yeah, that's what I told the judge. He disagreed. Then you know how things are going to go around here.
Maybe.
You get one chance to be part of this with me. What?
Lights out in 10 minutes.
Hello, gorgeous. I'm on top. What's she doing here?
She's your new roommate. Everyone doubles up, Betty.
Of course she is.
But I don't want you here. I'm not ready.
You lose something, honey?
Yeah, my cigarettes.
Everyone knows there's only one way out of Briarcliff, and it ain't the front door. When I get going, you'll be begging for more. You'll be shaking and moaning.
You stay away from me.
Won't be that way. March here says you ain't been cooperating. She says you've been taking your meds.
My meds? Yes, I took them down the hatch.
Everyone can see you challenging me, Rummy. We can't have that.
I hear you've had a bit of a dust-up with your new roommate.
I thought she...
You haven't liked any of the women you've roomed with. That's 5 in 2 months.
Whoa.
What?
There are no single rooms here at Briarcliff.
2 months?
You know that, unless you want to go back to solitary.
Has the Monsignor left any word?
Monsignor.
I need to speak to him. I need to speak to the Monsignor.
You mean the hospital chaplain?
No.
No.
No. No.
You mean Cardinal Timothy Howard?
Yeah. Cardinal. He told me that he had been appointed Cardinal of New York.
Timothy Howard was appointed Cardinal of New York shortly after the church donated Briarcliff to the state 2.5 years ago.
Where did that go?
No, I just talked to him on Monday.
2 years? So he hasn't arranged your release.
I'm confused.
Clearly. My brain's hurting.
I'll talk to Dr. Creighton about upping your chlorpromazine levels.
The writer of Maniac, one woman's story of survival. It's been on the New York Times bestseller list for...
It's going to be a book, isn't it?
10 weeks now.
In a windowless room without a clock, time felt like a luxury I couldn't afford. I reminded myself, any moment now, my time could end.
She appears to have done well for herself.
With my lies. That's when he turned to me and said, "Say hi to our new toy."
That's bullshit. That never happened.
You told me that that's what you were going to do.
But in your book, I was covered in a cloak of asexuality. Our life together disappeared.
That part of my life wasn't pertinent to the book. It would have distracted the reader from the central theme.
Oh my God.
Okay, so you made it then. Is he on his own? I would presume so at this point.
I just sold the film rights to Hollywood. Can you believe it? Wow. Yeah. What do you think of Tuesday Weld as me?
You swore you were gonna take down Briarcliff. Expose it to
You
the
did.
world.
And you never bothered.
Promised Jude.
Why do you do that with all your fame and your money?
Reporter, not a cheap celebrity.
Things change. I built a life for myself, kid. A really substantial life, and I did it by spinning straw into gold.
You're talking about my wife.
Thomas, he loves to build things. I bought him a train set the other day, and next thing I know, he put the track together by himself.
Sorry, she's here, isn't she? Yeah.
Julia makes me make an extra plate in case you come home hungry.
I'd give anything to see them again.
I can't believe she's ended up
next
there
time, even
too.
if only for a few minutes.
There's no warning, no sign at all. Her heart just stopped.
Wow. So he's lost the power of him.
Everyone's gone but us.
Well, there is one person left. Toughest one of all.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Jude.
She's still there.
That's not possible.
You didn't even...
I saw her death certificate.
And I saw her.
You didn't even check up on it, did you? You told him you knew he was lying, and then you just left it.
said you were dead.
I know they did. Because they stole the rights. The rights to my story. She stole my hat.
Hat?
That's how she did it. How she managed to fly out of this place. One of these days, I'm gonna fly my ass right out of here.
This is just sad.
Get the place shut down. The world has to know what's going on at Briarcliff. The place is a snake pit.
And it always has been. Every bed in that place she made. Her choice, not ours. It really was good to see you again, kid.
Yeah, sure. Good luck out there.
You're in the wrong place. All we have left are the crap we haven't sold in the last 44 years.
Maniac. One woman's story of survival.
By Lana Winters? That's not for sale.
Mummy.
Been looking for it for a long time.
That's my mother's personal copy.
She's my mother.
Listen, I was a women's studies major. I read every one of her books. The only baby she ever had was by rape with bloody face. And he died at birth.
I gave you a chance to name your price. Now I'll tell you mine, because it's my fate to have it. You see, I have a plan to meet my mother. And when I see her, I'm gonna greet her with a polite hello, Ms. Winters. Do you know who I am? I'm the piece of trash you threw away 48 years ago. I'm your son. I'll take out my 9mm handgun, point it at her face, and pull the trigger.
Okay, that was episode 12, and not what I expected, where it was going to go and how fast they were going to progress the storyline on, right close to the end. So, Kit's wife and Kit end up trading places in Briarcliff because she sticks an axe in the back of Grace, kills Grace, so he ends up with two wives that are both axe murderers, and he was the one who's originally accused of being the axe murderer. He couldn't write it. I know it's been written, but I'm saying, if it was real. This guy is not meant to be happy or with a woman at all, is he? Other than taking care of two babies now, or two kids, two small kids. So we've moved on right on to 1968. Lana is, well, I already discussed in commentary what I think of her and her, I don't know what to call it, rise to fame and ignorance of everything and everyone around her that helped put her there, helped her escape, and the things that she promised she would do, which Kit literally went to see her to try to remind her of, that there is still someone in there who you know was alive. Just because you got given a death certificate and some crappy excuse from the Monsignor, you just let it go. You were too busy with your own career and your own life. And it sent Sister Jude nuts. She's lost track of time. I'm presuming that's from all the drugs that they've been feeding her. The woman who came into it, who was meant to have just been transferred from county, who we know as the angel, I don't know what that was signifying, whether that was just her going crazy or it toying with her, or it was just somebody who had the same face. There's no definitive answer to that. If there was, I missed it. He's now, Monsignor's now a cardinal, and I'll get you out of here. That went by the wayside. So, we skip forward to Thredson's son, who is now trying to track down his mum, is now got a hold of the book, which was sensible for that old woman to just let it go. And wants to be able to confront her to tell her who he is and to complete his father's work as far as he's concerned and eliminate her, but for her to know first as who he is and that all your lies in the book are going to be exposed. How you've made your stardom and your fame from everyone else's goddamn misery. What a strange way to take the series, season, towards the end. So everyone is gone, apart from Jude, who's still there. Kit's wife, who is now in there. The place is a snake pit. Worse than a prison, worse than a mental asylum. It's a combination of the two because it's been taken over by the state. No one really paying any attention to it, just people breezing in, breezing out, and all sorts of crap going on. I don't know, maybe Kit feels he needs to do something now, seeing as Lana's clearly not going to try and get Sister Jude out of there. He's been and visited her, and she's in crazy town right now. And what's going to happen with the new bloody face, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, because the next episode is the season finale, which we will be doing this week because this is the first of the 2 episodes. So stick around and we get to see the end of Asylum. This episode will be available over on Patreon, as it always normally is. Links will be in the description. Post your comments down below and let me know what you thought, what your take was on where they went with this at this point, because we've had a pretty stable timeline and storyline all the way through, and then it's like it's jumped in sections from here to try and finish out the season and give it some sort of finite resolution. And what you thought of the Angel of Darkness being her and then it not being her, but we don't really know. I don't know. Right, okay, see you for the season finale in 2 or 3 days, guys. So until then, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe if you haven't already and you are a fan of this series, and I will see you for the season finale next. Till then, take care.